Hello, beautiful beings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know how I'm always talking about how I woke up with Muji? Well, my mom woke up today. On on my middle daughter's birth to Earth Day. My mom woke up. And if you don't know what waking up means, ancients, what's the best way right at this moment? There's so many different ways to describe it, but what is the best way that we can describe it right at this moment? To wake up. She was listening to an Eckhart Tolle short meditation video that I sent her today. And we've both been listening to Eckhart for over 10 years. And today, she accessed the silence. He was talking about, in this video, you know, the gap, the space in between the words that he's saying. And she recognized herself as that. That's waking up. She was talking, we were talking about a bunch of stuff this afternoon. And then we started talking about that video. I said, there was something about that video, Mom. I listened to it many times. I listened to the very tail end of it many, many times. And then she started talking about how she felt different. And I was just like, wait a minute. And the way she was talking about it. And so I started asking her some questions, and she woke up. Mom absolutely woke up. We accessed that place again, you know, where we are, presence. We accessed presence again. I mean, not again, but together. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's hardly any words because waking up is the greatest gift that anyone can ever experience. The fact that myself and my mom, we both woke up, we both have received this divine gift it's so divine. We're going to be able to help so many people. We really are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, you know, I'm sobbing and I'm just crying and laughing and talking to my mom, and I'm still everything just feels and looks different. You know, when a major change has happened in your life and everything just feels different. That's how it feels right now. And then, so my mom and we talked for about an hour and 20 minutes, maybe longer. And we hang up, and I'm, you know, finishing eating the rest of my dinner. And I was sitting at my table here, and all of a sudden I see a man walk past my window. And I'm like, what the heck? Who's here? Like, nobody ever comes over here. And so I open the door, and it's this man. It's a man that last week, closer to 2 weeks ago, I saw him across the RV park with a huge group of people. There were two new to this place, big RVs that had just pulled in, and it looked like two older couples that had family in town, and they all came to see them when they came to this campground, this RV place. So anyway, so I noticed this guy because I took this route that I don't usually take. I took that into the park for some reason that day, and there was this man swinging his legs. He was sitting on the back of the end of a truck, and he was swinging his legs, and I looked over at him, and he looked at me, and we just like beamed at each other. We just smiled. And I drove over to my place, and we could see each other from here, so he knew exactly where I was, and there was just a feeling. And, you know, later that evening, it wasn't quite dark, but I couldn't see him very well, even though the road is really close to, you know, in front of my little tiny home here. I felt like he was good looking, and I loved how he walked, and he had a German Shepherd, and I could feel that he was thinking about me too, and that he was over here because of me. And that's amazing. You know, I've been single for 7 years, and I haven't been intimate for 3. That may be TMI for you. Anyway, so because I'm not settling. No way, man. No way. Even if this guy, you know, it's really exciting right now because, I mean, you know, if he is a divine partner, the divine literally dropped him off at my doorstep, had him delivered to my door. It's so fun to think about because, you know, now I'm thinking about Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks would say, see, the personal identity would put all these ideas and these feelings and these fantasies on this guy coming to her door. No, if this is a divine partner, it will just keep unfolding. And, you know, he was here. Okay, don't bunny trail. Okay, so what Abraham Hicks would do is milk this feeling, this excited feeling that this may be a divine partner. Not, you know, soulmates are awesome, all that, but that's a lot of work. And the divine partner I'm talking about is basically effortless. And yes, it does exist. Believe me, I've done the research. And my own intuition, my own knowing, my own claircognizance. I just know. Because I decided that I would stop settling. And, you know, some may call it picky, whatever. You know who that is, they're saying? The ancients are saying? You know who calls a woman that won't settle for less than what she deserves? The guys that think that's stupid or whatever. We call the guys that say negative things about a woman that won't settle. Sorry. What are those guys called? Losers. They just say that because they know that they will never be able to, because they haven't done their own work. They want to plug into the light. They don't want to do their own work. You know, my mom has been doing her work for a really long time now, and she ran right into herself, and she woke up. And when she goes to person, she can go back to presence now. Because she can access it, because it's her own true nature. It's our own true nature. And instead of just staying in that spin cycle, you know, she's been working on diligently on getting out of it. She's been doing that already. Person to presence. But now it'll never be the same. Now when she goes into person mode, which, you know, there will be because there's shedding of the old identity and that gets us in our head, you know, like the snake shedding its skin when the skin's over their eyes. That's the scariest part of it. But then you're popped out to the other side and things are better than they ever have been. Well, now when my mom gets into her head or in a shed or whatever, she can access. I point to here because this is where it really feels like it is in the physical form. She can access that now instead of just being tumbled in there. Wow. So, I grew up Worland Creek. We moved out there from a 6-bedroom house in town, a beautiful house on the outskirts of town, to a 1-bedroom pack rat infested, no electricity, no water cabin on 15 acres of heaven up Worland Creek. Well, this man that came to my door, oh, and did I mention to you that my favorite man name is Mike? Yeah, that's his name. This guy's name is Mike, and he lives up Worland Creek. Yeah, I felt a little dizzy when he said that. That was strange to me, but divinely strange, cosmically strange. So, milking this feeling that I have will help manifest it. And I told him, he said, I came here to ask you. He said, I got to drive home. It's a 2-hour drive from here. He said, I just came by to ask you out. And I said, well, I want to skip that dating crap. And I just want to be friends, you know. Do you want to be friends? Do you want to be, you know, like work on being best friends? Because true love is friendship caught fire. I don't want anything that does not have the solid foundation of friendship. So, yay! I'll keep you posted. I love you so much. If you're struggling, if you feel like you're in a toxic relationship, whatever relationship it is, everything is a relationship, let me know and we'll have a little visit. And it could shift your perception. It really could. And help raise your vibration and get you out of there. All right. Love you.